I'm gonna say it.
Oh, it started. I
Okay,
love Pedagondia Faunas tier list making time.
wait, screenshot the tier list.
Why can't you just fucking watch the stream?
Oh yeah.
What's a bit of a spec
Yeah,
here?
but it's gonna be delayed.
Who cares? Something wrong with this guy.
Why is the tags Giganotosaurus,
I didn't change
Triceratops,
them.
Dino,
I didn't change them. I didn't change them. I'm leaving it like that.
Dino, Funny, Path of Titans, PvP, Albiceratops, Alberta, Dinosaurs, Highlight, Zoocheng Tyrannus, T-Rex,
I
Combat,
copy and pasted
Tyrannosaurus
them.
Rex. Okay. Wow, the quality sucks. Have you
Fuck.
noticed it looks like a potato?
Too bad, so sad.
Put on.
You can
Oh,
put
I
it at
can,
720. What do you mean?
oh yeah, never mind. I'm just laughing looking at the word stupendous.
do,
Alright,
do we wait for people? Fuck you, card. Bro's gonna join and start spamming quacks.
please do not join.
Real.
No, let's just start now.
Okay, where is Bug going?
We can just release the new tier list again, and then everyone will be like, wow, and then everyone will make tier lists for like 2 days and then stop.
True. I think that Bug should go in the awesome swaggest tier.
Yeah,
I
he's pretty good for hit and run, you know, like he put around the hood and he do a drive-by.
True. It also does a lot of bleed. I
It
think
also
that
can just catch up with things that are being fast and annoying,
true.
you know,
It
and
kind
other
of
flyers.
epic to be honest. It fly up and it go buzz buzz and then
It
does
pretty good for low tier.
true.
Just it shouldn't like go in direct combat because it kind of dies.
You can
Because it
win
has
in
like more.
direct combat against other flyers, but that's about it to be honest.
No, it loses only to Hackatress. It like loses to Kabu.
Nah,
It loses to Kabu. It loses to fucking Tupa.
you can win against Tupa and Marl. Actually, not against Tupa because I don't think you bleed Tupa, but you can beat Marl.
Yeah, but not you don't bleed Kabu either.
Yes, you do.
Kabu's too awesome to die, so it doesn't matter.
Kabu's stupid. Okay,
Nah,
Buro Kodak is going in the C tier.
it's Carnotaurus tier.
Yes, I don't think anyone would be willing to disagree with that. Buro's
Yeah,
kind of bad.
Bro can't go on land at all. But he can,
True.
but like he starts dying, and he's kind of booty cheeks on land.
Bro is going to get absolutely spacked up by fucking
Then he
Suchalar.
gets specked up by Suchula. He can outrun it though. That's like the best. That's like the good thing. Is that he can outrun it.
Yeah, but it has
Without
one
swim.
niche of running down and killing Suchalars when they're low on health, and that is it. There's no
Real.
reason to use it other than that.
Yeah, when you're hunting Suchulas, you usually go suit 2 burrows because I can kill one Suchula.
True.
We're only choosing burrows instead of other things because burrow can outrun Suchula.
Suchalar can still kill 2 Buros, though. I don't think in a face tank it can, but if the player isn't a retard, you could probably still win that.
Yeah, when you're like smacking them and I'm running away, you know.
True. Kanu is going in the S tier, I think.
It is stupendous.
Yeah,
It's an alpha carnival.
Kanu's DPS is kind of retarded. I don't think there's a single bad Apex Carnival
Yeah.
right now, but Kanu's probably the worst, even though its DPS is nuts. I don't think there's much to say about Kanu other than
Can Kani be bled by Sega?
yes, all the Apexes
Ah.
can.
Yeah, good.
So the only downside to Kanu is it's kind of frail, no bleed, but its DPS is nutty.
Yeah, but his mouse one is really fast.
Real, bro has like nutcase DPS. Bro can like tank everything. Bro might not win, but he can tank everything, do a ton of damage.
What I'm saying.
Kanu,
Crab.
Crab is going in C tier or D tier.
Nah, I think it should go in Dick tier.
I think Crab is only good for walling, and that's it. Oops.
Dude,
You stand in front of your homies and then let the crab take the damage, and that's all it's good for.
Crab can still get run down and beaten up by fucking burrows. So that says something. I know this because I tested it with Drago. Level 30 Crab versus level 30 Burrow. He just ran me down and owned me, even when I used my ability twice on him.
Very cool. Dude, Crab doesn't get bled by anything, so it can be good as a wall, but other than that, it's kind of shite.
Yeah, it just doesn't get bled, so that's it. Its ability's also shite. Its ability's like it's alright, but it does like no damage compared to Dab's one.
Dude,
And time
Crab,
range.
Crab on release could run down and kill Goro. I mean, Goro on release was able to get run down and killed by Crab.
It was so fast.
Yeah, I think Krask is going in the baby mama tier.
Yeah.
Krask is pretty good. Krask has very good bleed and can bleed Dab, so you can 1v1 Dab and win.
I don't think you'll win 90% of the time.
Most of the time you won't, but you can if you're not a fucking spasmoid and you're fighting against a fucking, like, epileptic kid.
Yeah, what if he uses Cuz will press F once and smack you. Cuz will press X once and one-shot you. I don't think he
True.
really has a good chance. Maybe if they packed up and started like trying to kill it, they could. But
Mens has
like, I don't.
1v1 Dabs with Krask. Ow, my finger, I put it in my fan.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, Kreska's alright.
Dab is
It
going
alright.
into S tier above Kanu.
Yeah, that was stupendous.
Dab is stupid. I don't think anyone needs a
It mouse
clarification.
it mouse one is pretty shit, but like it's giant AoE plus huge bleeding AoE and
Plus one-shot
ability
combo.
and plus one shot combo AoE. Fucking ability makes up for it.
Yeah, this mouse 1 sucks though.
It mouse one just good for getting extra damage in there.
Epic one-shot combo with mouse 1 also.
But yeah, that can bleed like everything. I'm pretty sure everything that
Everything
is
other
like
than Crab and Goro.
yeah, everything that isn't immune to bleed, it can bleed.
Yeah. Other than that, Dab kind of.
It can even bleed mammoth.
The only issue with Dab is against things like Sega, you're kind of fucking helpless if you like, because if you miss an AOE, you're getting punished with like 2 or 3 mouse ones, and then that's like bleed, like a ton of bleed.
Yeah.
That's like the big counter to Dab. It misses its AOE once, you're getting hard punished, and you're gonna get bled out eventually, unless you're very very conservative and accurate with
What
your
most
AOEs.
dabs do is they try and use their ability immediately.
Yeah, and waste all your stamina when you should be wasting your ability, or you should be saving your ability.
When you save your ability, like say you miss an AoE and they go into fucking shanky, but
Yeah,
they're
then
like,
you stomp.
then you can kill.
True.
Know what I mean?
Pharaohhound is going in the C tier, it below Krask.
Rathound, yeah, Rathound kind of, it's a worse rat
It's
in every way.
Yeah, I'd rather
It's
play
worse rat.
Krask. Ow.
And it's like, and it's not as good as Windu because Windu has bleed.
Windu's also an omnivore.
Nah, like its speed is alright, I guess, but it gets like beaten up by every other mid tier.
Yeah, you can also trade with Krask. You can trade it with Krask. And
It's kind of
Sliz, I
sad.
think. Like high level Krask and high level Sliz trade it.
That's so sad.
It is. To be fair, high level Krask and high level Sliz can trade like a lot, but like you can trade or if you tank in the the Volcar instead of playing against it like technically against or as Krask, you can trade a Volcar. Where F Sliz going?
I don't know.
F Sliz kind
I've
of
never used it. I don't have it.
it's I'd say it's basically just a Kraskoraptor upgrade, but not good enough to go into awesome Swagus tier.
It's still baby mama.
Yeah, it's better than Krask, so is regular Sliz because they're both faster with more stamina. But
No, F Grakon.
next.
F Grakon.
No, F Grakon is stupendous tier. I don't think
It's stupendous above Dab.
yeah, it's the second best creature in the entire game to be honest. It's the best for combat as
For
well.
for one reason.
It AoE
Enormous AoE.
it AoE so retarded.
No. It AoE the size of 1,000 suns.
True. You AoE once and kill everything. Not once, but many times, and then everything die.
You can range everything else with F Grak just because of
True.
AoE.
And because of F Grak's increased stats compared to regular Grak, Apexes no longer threaten you because you can tank them.
Yeah, even if they try and run you down.
Yeah, they can't do that though with F Grak
You-
because You can,
F Greg also still has its ability that normal Greg has.
yeah,
So even if it gets run down a lot, it can still burst damage on people.
yeah, it's really dumb. It kind
It's
of epic though. I
stupendous.
hope I hope FGRAC never change. I also hope they do not release it next or this year for Christmas because it will be annoying to fight everyone with FGRAC.
I will be buying it this year for Christmas.
I hope they do not re-release it.
I will cry.
I hope they either remodel it and then change its AoE, or they do not re-release it, and I am the only one with FGRAC.
Hey, big man. What about Christmas window?
I think it's worse than regular Windu, but better than fucking Pharaohhound, but worse than Buro Kodak.
Go on, put it in Carnotaurus.
It's basically just regular Windu, but with better combat stats, if I remember correctly, and also it's a herbivore, so it's just like worse.
But it can't smell, so
Yeah, that's a big, big downside. And also, it annoying and looks stupid.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Where are we putting Globbersaurus? Because Globbersaurus, depending on our criteria, could go in S tier. I think we're just going off of combat effectiveness, yeah?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Then Globbersaurus goes into D tier with Crab.
like, yeah, it's bad at fighting things, but it can still run away from most things.
Yeah, it's
Like,
really good for nesting. So I guess you could
Yeah.
bump it up below Pharaohhound, because you can fucking run from everything.
Well, yeah, you can run from everything, and even though Glob is like decent, it's just it doesn't have the damage basically. It's
Or
the damage.
bleed.
Yeah, it doesn't do any damage or bleed, but it isn't even that tanky.
It does bleed, but it doesn't do bleed to like anything.
Survival wise, it's really good, and you can run away from everything because you have
And you can
250
starve
stat.
out every creature.
Real.
I think Goro's going maybe like one spot above Crab.
I don't know. I don't know.
Goro might go in the F tier.
I
Goro is.
prefer to use Crab over Goro.
I'd also prefer to use Crab over Goro because Crab actually has stamina. And you can escape
Yeah.
into the water with Crab. With Goro, you have nothing. You have a slow
Well,
creature
okay,
that
they
gets.
say. Well, here's the thing. They say Goro's a mid tier. It has 13 stam. So it'd be 13 sprint speed, 39 stam. So it's not outrunning fucking anything.
It's 19 sprint speed, noob.
19. But it also like.
And 9 walk with
But it
35
also
stam.
like. But it also like can't beat up most other mid tiers or compete against any apexes.
True.
Or, like fight
And the
off any
Apexes run it down and kill it with ease.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fucking. That shit
Goro
dies to
might
Crab.
be S tier or F tier.
I think it might be. It dies to Crab. It dies to like other things. It dies to Crab. It only doesn't die to Glob because Glob is like weaker. It might even die to Pharaohhound, even Windu.
Pharaohhound can AoE kite the shit out of it. You like, dude, because of its being so slow. When as soon as it runs out of stamina, it is just fodder.
Yeah, it can't do anything.
Yeah, and
And
if we look
pretty
at the
loses
other,
Jura.
if we look at the other creatures from the top to bottom, Fgrak beats it without a different or without any difficulty. So does Grak. Kanu runs it down and face tanks it to death. Buzzron is a tiny little flyer, but even at that, if you bait the AoEs and try hit its head, you could probably still kill it, even though you don't do bleed to it.
Yeah,
Sliz and
because it's janky hitboxes as well.
Sliz and Krask are like starters and are absolutely tiny, and they don't bleed it, which is where their utility comes from. So they obviously lose, but that's a given because they're starters. They're just really good at applying bleed to things. Buro beats it if you AoE bait it, which is like the easiest.
Well, no,
thing on earth.
Bro can just run it down.
That
Bro can
also.
run down Crab. Bro can run down Crab and kill it, and while getting ability twice.
That
So
also.
I'm pretty sure he can beat Goro. With similar stats.
Windu ranges the shit out of it. Pharaoh probably ranges the shit out of it, and you could also
Glob.
AoE kite it. Glob
Might not.
probably not. Crab runs it down and kills it.
But if you look at the other ones that we haven't put, Juro probably beats it. And Mar
Juro
probably
100% beats it.
Mar beats it. Primordial Krask might beat it because of the more tankiness factor.
Yeah.
Pig probably beat the Pig.
Pig is bad,
I like
but
no Pig ability is mental. I
Eh.
1v1 Drago's Burrow with it, and I ended up winning just by a sliver of health because I used my ability and did like 400 damage to him.
meh. Too frail.
I still think Pig is nice. I think it's better than Goro.
I think Goro's going into F tier.
It gets jawned by Rat. Gets jawned by like I don't know, just everything else. Probably Tuba as well. Yeah, definitely Volcar. Dude, it's Volcar fodder because of how slow it is.
Real. Volcar
Dude,
just
Volcar is
shoots it.
Volcar's not missing a shot when he's shooting that thing.
Real. As soon as it runs out of stamina, it is Jover.
But it's just getting peppered to death.
Real.
I think it should be fart tier.
I think it's F tier.
Put it in fart tier.
Yeah, it's really bad. Regular Grak is just better. Regular Grak, I think, should go in A or B tier.
I think awesome swaggers. I don't think it.
I don't
think it's stupendous.
Its AoE's still pretty big.
Fuck.
Its ability's not amazing, but its stats are pretty good, especially at a high level. The only issue is it gets like hard dicked by the other Apexes, but everything that isn't in Apex it completely annihilates.
Yeah, it's like better Goro. Wow.
Wow, I can't believe it. It is just
like better Goro. Hakotrist is
S tier.
I think stupendous.
Yeah.
It has the speed. He hit and run.
True.
His only weakness is getting grabbed by carnivores and being jawned. Even so, if you spam escape enough, you can maybe get out of it. But like, 90% of the time, you're still gonna get absolutely shanked.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And also, epic Skynest moment. Flight utility, it's kind of crazy. So.
Yeah, flight's like just the best ability.
Where Juro going? Because there's an argument that Juro could go into A tier because of how its attacks work.
I think it should be the top of Baby Mama.
I think it above F Sliz and shit.
Yeah, I think it's top of Baby Mama.
It also does bleed, but not a lot. Or at least, if I remember correctly, it does bleed, but it can't.
Because when you fought us with it, you're using level 55. Dude, most people are not going to have level 55.
That is true, but even level 30 Juro is kind of nutty. Because my Juro was level 30 before that.
But you can range stuff, basically, but it's slow and you get run down. But it's good for a starter. It's the best starter in the game.
Yes, by far. Kabu is going into dick tier, and I don't think...
normal Kabu's dick tier.
Normal Kabu is really bad, but I'd rather play it than Goro, to be honest. I'd rather play as Kabu than Goro, because Kabu can actually, like, escape shit.
Yeah. Kabu actually, like, doesn't lose all his stamina in 2 seconds.
True, and normal Kabu can 1v1, like, the things that can kill it, so... Like,
That's what I'm saying.
if it can't escape it, there's a chance that you'll be able to kill, or like 1v1 it with Kabu. But it can't really do anything other than that.
Yeah.
Kind of bad.
It's really bad.
Mulruz is going into awesome Swaggus tier.
Mulruz is awesome Swaggus. It kill a bunch of things.
It kill a bunch of things, but it also gets like absolutely jawned on by the Apexes.
All Apexes?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's a good contender for Sega.
Fuck no. Sega's just better in like every way than Mulruz.
Its ability, like, if you're able to use your ability right to get burst damage, is pretty good.
Meh. I'd still rather use Sega because Sega range epic and bleed everything.
Mulruz also has cool tech.
That true, but no one know about that, so I put it above Grakon and Buzzron. It's still kind of poo-poo though, because it gets...
It's not kind of poo-poo, it's really good for its pseudo-apex.
It poo-poo.
I was thinking on top of A tier and calling it poo-poo.
It is poo-poo.
Yeah, okay, big man. More like on.
Yeah, it's S tier. Interchangeable with F-Grak is the best creature in the entire game. I don't think... I don't know if anyone needs an explanation. Flight is inherently broken. You can...
Flight, best flyer stats, like, he has, like, mid-tier, I guess, stats, but he's a flyer.
That
he has ability, shoot
very
people.
Good stamina.
Big AoE.
Yeah.
Good stamina.
Mouse 1 is consistent enough.
He can outrun, he can grab Hackatress.
Can grab a lot. He can grab Sliz, Krask, if I remember correctly, Glob.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just good. It can 1v1 everything if you're, like, not retarded.
What I'm saying.
Other than F-Grak. Yeah. F-Grak hard destroys you. You get, like, even within, like, a solar system of F-Grak, AoE you take 200 damage.
Oh.
Actually, because of that, I think that F-Grak might just be better. But Marl's utility is like really good because you can Skynest with it.
Why?
I don't know. F-Grak,
Because it can fly.
yeah. It kind of just utility versus raw epicness. And I think Grakon better.
Okay. Next
Primordial
one.
Krask interchangeable with normal Krask. It's just slower with less stamina and slightly more tanky. But
Yeah. They're alright.
Marl keeping things in combat easy. True. Pig is going into F tier.
Who's John Drog?
I don't know.
Who's Jags D? Baconator's better.
Not sure, to be honest.
Pig.
F tier.
Pig kinda... No, Pig not F tier, like D tier.
Nah, Pig is like C tier. Cause I'd rather use Pig than like I'd rather use Pig than like Pharaohhound, but
I'd rather use Pig than Glob.
I would rather use F Windu than Pig though, and Burrow and everything above it.
Pig ability alright. It's decent when you're like super low in health.
You have to be like, super high level for it to be like remotely useful,
there's like a chance that it actually works and end up killing your opponent, but then you're left in like 2 health.
True, and then you'd probably die anyway, especially if you're against something with bleed.
It's good for warp speed and stam game because it can outrun a lot.
Yeah, and regular speed isn't bad. You can just walk away from like everything, and then they'll never be able to catch you unless you're a flyer or a glob. It's survival, like gameplay, pretty good, but you shouldn't be forced to face tank everything just to be remotely viable when in general you're going to be losing the face tank more often than not.
Real.
So, kind of stupid. Next is Primordial Kabu. I think Primordial Kabu is either interchangeable with Buzzron or better than Mora's. I don't think it's as good as Echo.
It's a top of awesome swaggers.
I think
It's very good.
better.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah?
Kabu like almost heat very fast. Kabu, the only bad thing
with Buzzron though.
Not really.
Yes, it is. Buzzron does bare bleed.
Just because they're both bugs does not mean anything.
Yes, it does. Buzzron does bleed and has epic.
Kabu has better stat.
Okay, Buzzron does bleed and bleeds like everything.
Yeah. But Kabu cool.
Okay, Buzzron has better stamina and faster.
Only bad thing about Kabu is that he loses 10 billion stamina every 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, Buzzron has more stamina. They interchangeable.
Yeah, for fighting he better.
No.
Kabu's just a more combat equipped fucking hacker. What do you mean?
Nah. It
Yes.
has only 100 stamina.
Okay, it has like 1000 health. 1100 health.
Not care.
What's this being?
We're rat going.
Just being pissy.
We're rat going.
You're a rat.
What the fuck? Where's rat going?
It's almost stupendous, to be honest, I think. Best mid tier in the game.
By far. It 1v1 like basically or not everything, but the things that it 1v1s, it can like...
also have mad bleed, and it bleeds some apexes even.
True. You can literally just fucking trade Sega if you want.
Real.
Sega going to be very high, to be honest, so I think that puts Rat in stupendous because you don't have to waste, especially in a war situation, you don't have to waste your own Sega to kill a rat. I mean, it's another Sega. You can just...
I think it might go stupendous above Dab.
What, Sega?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by far. Sega's the 3rd best creature in the entire game. It can 1v1 everything. Its bleed is nuts. You can 1v1 Dab very, like, easily. If you are up against someone that is, like, completely, like, stupid, and they use their AoE consistently, you can just punish them, and then whenever they try to use their stomp, you just punish and then dip. It very, very good. It 1v1 everything other than, like, maybe F-Grak. Everything else, just lose if you're good. Which is why my Sega never dies.
What I'm saying.
I don't think there's much to say, to be honest.
Sharu. Fart tier.
Sharu is... Would I rather play Sharu over...
I'd rather play Goro.
You'd rather play Goro than Sharu?
Dude. Sharu more like Shatu, dude. It has bad stat. It got owned by Kraskoraptor.
That is true. It does in fact get owned
You
by
can. It goes in the
Kraskoraptor.
water.
And then gets
Like,
owned by
okay,
Buro Kodak.
owned by Burrow Kodak. Either that or just like what's it gonna do? But then it's just like restricted to the water because it goes on land and it dies to everything because everyone targets it because everyone knows it's bad
True.
because stats aren't good. And it has no like viable, even any good ability at all.
It getting Venom. Venom!
Getting remember.
Venom! Venom! Venom!
Anyway, yeah, it's far.
True. So
Goro
this
better just because Goro like can fight off some things. Sure, can fight off nothing.
F or regular Sliz above Kraskoraptor. It kind of just interchangeable with F Sliz though.
Real, it bleeds a lot. I didn't know how much bleed the thing has. It bleeds Sega so much as well.
Yeah, dude, you can if at high levels with F Sliz and regular Sliz, you can trade Sega. It's really funny.
Because of the blade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Memfred is below
Low dab.
Dab, but above Kanu. It mouse
Yeah,
one kind of nutty.
it beats up anything that can't bleed it.
Yeah, or is an F-Grack. It mouse one very good, but
It's statistically the best, but
Yeah.
I think apart from AoE, but like it's statistically the best, and it basically yawns everything that can't bleed it.
yeah, it AoE pretty good. It mouse one very very strong.
Why everyone use Sagas to fight mammoths? Because mammoths can't be bled by Sutra, mammoths can't be bled by Karnus,
Quite strange to be honest.
but they can be bled by Sega. Why everyone use Sega to fight mammoth? Or Dab, because Dab can bleed it.
That true to be honest.
So yeah, mammoth is really good.
Yeah, Sutralar is probably going to go below Mammoth but above Kanu.
It like Carney, but can go in the water.
And
And
less
less-
DPS.
Yeah, less DPS. It's still strong.
True.
It also into most things bleed apart from like Sega Dab, I think. I think Sega Dab's the only thing that can bleed it.
I think so, yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think Rat bleeds it.
No. Only Apex I've been able to bleed with Rat is Sega.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it even bleed. I don't think it even bleeds Morris.
I don't think it does either. Oh yeah, because they have the same defense and Rat doesn't bleed itself. I'm trying to think. Is Sucha even really that good? No, I'm kidding. Sucha's stupid. Broken Tank, like everything that isn't Dab and Mammoth and F-Grack. And sometimes regular Grack.
I know what you mean.
Everything else, die.
I know what you mean.
Where's Tupa going? I think Awesome Swag is above Primordial Kabu and Buzzron.
Okay.
It's just kind of better than them, to be honest.
It the mid tier flyer.
Yeah, it Herbivore, so it easy to heal. It Epic Speed.
Yeah, but it
Stamina.
can't smell anything.
Yeah, that's the only downside.
Makes it worse for scouting.
Its mouse one kind of nutty. Its mouse or its AoE very good. Its stats very good. It just
It
kind of
contests against Marm.
True. You can 1v1 Miles with Tapu pretty easy. I think there's not much else to say. Where
Volcar.
Volcar
I think
going?
Volcar's an awesome swaggers.
You think Volcar's only A tier?
I mean, it might be the bottom of the best, like above Rat.
Yeah, I think it's interchangeable with a Rat because Rat tanks it and kills it very easily, but Volcar 1v1's like everything's slow and tanky in the entire game. You don't have to waste your own tanks to deal with it.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, the ability for Volcar like hard carries it, to be honest, but as long as you have like a corpse near you, you can literally just like
But also anything that like either doesn't have speed or just has an enormous hit, Volcar gets drawn by it.
Oh yeah, 100%. It destroys every tank in the entire game other than like F-Grack because F-Grack epic and doesn't care.
Real. I mean, F-Crack, if it gets shot enough, it still dies. But like,
Yeah,
enough food.
F-Grack not even that slow to be honest.
Its hitbox is enormous though, so it still gets hit consistently by them.
True.
And people are like, no, but I can just use shift lock and spin around. But it doesn't work when they're not aiming for your tail and they're aiming for the center of your body.
Yeah, dude.
And
Remember
some
that?
people make
Remember that
yeah,
fucking
shit.
spack who was trying to say that
Yeah,
fucking
dude,
like.
so many people make that argument when if you just aim for the center of mass, then they literally can't.
Yeah. If you can
They
see the
can't do
head,
anything.
you know where the center of mass is. It doesn't matter if they're spinning around or using shift lock to try dodge you. It's so
Real.
dumb. Dude, fuck that guy. The flying bricks guy, whatever the fuck he's called. That guy's a spack. Blood has the lights on, but there's no one home, you know. I
Real
think
me.
I think regular Windu better than everything in Baby Mama tier except from Windu.
What do you mean?
I mean not Windu. Windu better than everything other than Juro.
Yeah.
Windu pretty epic for killing shit and has a lot of bleed
Blade.
and bleeds Sega and can smell and is omnivore.
Blade. And fast.
True. And
Lots of stamina.
yes, bear stamina.
Okay, we done.
Any adjustments we want to make?
Nah.
Are you sure?
Nah. I think it's right.
I
I can't think of anything.
maybe Kabu F tier to be honest.
Okay, maybe.
I'd rather play Kabu than Goro though. But
Maybe Kabu. Top of bot tier.
true. Oops. Bravo. There. It finished.
Okay, save and download and post it.
Okay.
And stop stream.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Fuck you. Goodbye, stream.